Well, fishing my first hole ever out here on Lake Winnebago, marking fish, right down at the bottom. Don't have the slightest idea what they are. I snagged it. Yeah.
Okay, don't throw them back in because we got to make sure you have bragging rights.
Snagged him in the tail. Haha, Winnebago monster. If I had to guess, I'd say there's probably at least 3,000 people out here on Lake Winnebago. We've probably seen over 100 vehicles, probably surrounded by at least 1,000 shanties just in this one spot we're in. Pretty crazy stuff out here. I don't know what to. This is a very large fish. This is, I don't know what this is.
Try a big sheephead.
I'll let you put a spear in them if it's a sturgeon.
I bet it's a huge sheephead.
I'm using a bluegill lure. It's just heavy.
You're gonna be playing with this sucker for a while.
Probably missing my sturgeon.
Still taking it.
I know.
What if it is a sturgeon?
I got a bluegill rod and a bluegill lure with a hook about this big. That might be a sturgeon. I mean, I can feel he's like suction cut to the bottom.
It's probably just a great big sheephead.
Got two of the most heavy-duty fishing rods ever made right there, and I catch them on a bluegill rod.
But of course.
I wish there was about a foot less ice for this situation.
He's still going down.
My drag's tight too. I don't want to touch it.
I wouldn't mess with anything.
I'll shake your hand in a second, eh?
Still taking it.
I almost had him too.
It's a big fish.
It's like from the old net.
No, waxworm.
You got wax worm on there?
Yeah.
That's something. Oh, what was that? Here, I'll get it.
Yep. It's something else then. It could be a huge fish. Could be a big walleye too.
If this is the only fish I catch all day, I'm content.
Oh God.
He thinks my son
maybe I'll do that.
A little camping on the ice.
I got no control of something big. I think if you take a sheep so retarded by now.
Yeah, that's what he said. If it was sheephead, you would have had it up by now.
He wants to go again.
What's your guess on weight?
There he goes again.
That's what I think is a really big sheephead. That's what I said.
Round 9.
You gonna grab it if you see it?
I'll try. I can feel it. It's like he suction cups himself down to the bottom. And then I get his head up, down. Gosh!
I was right there.
Oh my God, he's flying!
Dude, yeah.
Look at that thing.
See the real stuff? Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
getting personal now.
Are you pulling on the line in there, Pepper?
That's his biggest run.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
That might have been his last
What
rock.
have you got there,
That's what I
pal?
figured.
Dude, hold that drag. Hold that drag
my God,
with
look
your
at
hand.
this.
Use your hand.
Is
Don't
that-
let it. Don't let it all go.
Pepper saw him go by.
I can't tell
How much time do you think you have left?
No.
Plenty.
All right. Ball's in my court right now.
All right, it's coming up.
And he's going back down. Bare hands. If I lose him, I'm going in that hole.
What contest is that?
6. This is more than a 6-pound fish. Pulling with much more than 6 pounds of power.
I don't think we're ever gonna see it.
Come on, fish.
It's got to be a big fish. One, you're never going to get it through the hole.
Oh, it's coming through this hole.
Should we cut another one right next to it? Fire that mother up.
That drag's way too tight, way too tight.
Come on, Scott.
I have to drink now. This could take a while.
I need to get some line back real bad. I can't though. I don't even think he knows he's hooked.
Where's that next to back? Back. Yeah.
Maybe I had a really big fish and then an even bigger one came by and ate it. If this is a sturgeon, the Haley jig is by far the hands down best fishing lure ever created.
Think he's getting tired?
I think I'm gaining on him slowly. He's way, I mean, he's like 100 yards that way, I think.
Coming up.
Is he really?
Yep.
Just as much as he was a half an hour ago.
You know, before he sees my ugly face staring at him and then swims back down. I'm really glad I put a lot of line on here, that's for sure.
Is that like the best rod that you can use right now to fight this one?
No, any either one of those, dude. I could tow your Jeep with those rods. Jesus.
Was that by Michigan Tech?
Nah, about 2 hours south of, yeah.
That's where Jake was this weekend. They had a winter tournament.
It's in Marquette.
Got some line back though, at least. Yeah, there he goes again.
God darn it!
This is a sturgeon.
Yeah, it is.
This is a sturgeon.
No doubt.
Come on, stop running. Really running out of line. Can I stop him? I just lost him.
Huh? You just lost it? Oh, that's too bad. Boy, look at how much line was out.
There was no way in heck I was getting that
That
fish.
thing could have been fucking 75 pounds.
Hey, don't worry about it. There's another fish in the lake.
Do you think he went that way?
I'll tell you what, he was a long way some way.
Wow. Hey, if you couldn't get him up, nobody could get him up. You know what you're doing out here. Fish one
Try a little bit.
Oh, don't try.
Well, just fought a sturgeon on a Haley jig designed for bluegills and perch.
Yep.
Tightened the drag up a little too much and didn't really have an option though. I mean, I was almost completely out of line fishing 10 feet of water, and I'll bet you he probably took out 100 yards of line. Maybe somebody speared him. Truth be told, I could honestly cry right now. This is a rod I caught him on. Well, had him on. Bluegill rod. Chrome Haley jig. Absolutely destroyed my hook. Another testament that the Haley jig is the overall best fishing lure. If only it had a treble and I had about 300 more yards of line on this reel. But switched over the shark rod. Maybe I'll hook into him again. I don't know. We just found the fish that I lost